My question for you though, Rob, is if my wife gets mad at me and she needs me to sleep outside, is that going to sustain me? What is going on, YouTube? It's McLean here with the Off-Road Rhino, back at you this week for another episode. This week we are in beautiful Moab, Utah for Easter Jeep Safari, and we got Rob from Overland Gear Guy joining us today. Some of you will remember last month we did a video with Rob kind of trying to work out some new products to help enhance the rooftop tent experience, and Rob, I'm sure, is more excited to tell you even than I am that they are finished, and we're gonna show them to you today. What do we got, Rob?
So we'll start off with the real simple one. It's just the net that goes on the bottom of the rooftop tent. Very adjustable, so you can just bring it down if you want to go lower, bring it up. I think after looking at it, we may shorten it up just a little bit, so you just don't have a little sagging here and here. But you never know till you get out here and put it in use. I don't have a rooftop tent, so this was first time it's been used.
For sure. So as you know, a user of the rooftop tent, some of our first thoughts, we had our camp chairs laying around and we just threw them there as kind of a quick storage option. Another thing that we'll probably use it for is we're always trying to find good places to keep our clothes where they'll stay dry, but we don't want to take up too much space inside. So putting our bags right underneath there, we might be able to reach down and grab our clothes still, do, you know, change and whatever. My question for you though, Rob, is if my wife gets mad at me and she needs me to sleep outside, is that going to sustain me as a hammock?
This will be your outside bed.
Okay. So yeah, future videos, you guys, you'll know I did something wrong if you see me sleeping in the cargo net. Okay. Okay, Rob, let's head over here and see what we got next.
All right.
Okay, what do we got over here, Rob?
Okay, super excited about the shoe bag for the rooftop tent. This one will hold a couple pair. So this is my medium. I have a large that'll hold 3 pair of shoes. Really good size hiking boots. Clips onto the D-rings that are right there. What really kind of sets this apart is first the size. Okay, because it's 3 inches deep. My other one's I think it's 5 inches deep, and the mesh. So you're not just trying to shove these big shoes in this tiny little bag. So there's plenty of room in here for that. Got a Velcro closure like that. We may do a zipper version, so watch for that one. But really heavy duty, and it just fits two pair of shoes perfect.
We actually used this last weekend when we went camping at Tokerville Falls, and some of our favorite parts were definitely the mesh bottom. Our shoes got a little muddy, and so it was nice that as that dried out, it just kind of fell through rather than staying in there. We also like, compared to our old shoe bag that came with it, it Velcros all the way across the top. So last night we had a little rain through the night, and our shoes were totally dry in here because it just Velcros all the way across. So awesome. All right, Rob, so the third piece of gear, I'm just too excited to even ask you what's going on because I love this thing so much. Rob has made for us, at our request, a holder for our iPad so that we can watch movies up in the tent. Rob, tell me about the design and kind of how it's meant to work.
So basically it just kind of hooks on for this particular tent. These two go on one side of the pitch of the tent, and then these come out the back. So as you're laying in bed, you want to tilt it down a little bit like that, whatever however much of a pitch you want on it, it does that. So
another one of my favorite parts of this thing is that Rob, in his genius, chose a material that allows you to touch the touchscreen of the iPad through this see-through material, and I think it is the coolest thing ever. So I'm stoked on this, really excited to use it because we have been doing some weird stuff to rig our iPad up and watch The Office every night, and now here we go. Professional setup. Thank you so much, Rob. So while Rob is here, this is a perfect time for the telling of this story because we just got done running Golden Spike, and you'll probably see a lot of that footage on Red Rock Crawlers with Jensen, and we'll put a video out for Golden Spike as well. But on Golden Spike, we ran into a little bit of an issue with our spare tire and the tire carrier, and this is a PSA for buying Chinese. We got this bumper out of desperation to have a tire carrier that would hold our 37-inch tire, and so being budget friendly and not having that much time to decide what we wanted to get, we bought it from Amazon, and it lasted us about 2 years, but the time has finally come where we had some carnage on the tire carrier. So the whole bracket is still attached to the tire, completely sheared off of the tire carrier. There's a little bit of rust where it broke, which leads us to think that it may have been broken for a while. And the one thing that seemed to be holding our big old tire onto the tire carrier was Rob's Overland Gear Guy bag. So, disclaimer, I'm sure Rob is not promising that this will keep your tire from falling off, but this kept our tire from falling off, and we're very grateful that we had that bag. Thank you, Rob. So we had the bag on the front of the tire, and the straps were going behind this arm right here, and that was just enough tension to keep the tire off. And I mean, you'll see it, we went up where eagles dare, we went up a bunch of steep climbs, and the tire stayed on. We're very grateful that it did, because it could have rolled out and taken someone out. We also had a long drive on the freeway to get down here, so lots of potential disasters averted, and we are giving the credit to the Overland Gear Guy bag. So yeah, there's our story. All of Rob's Overland Gear Guy equipment. Where do you make that, Rob?
North Salt Lake, Utah.
North Salt Lake. Where's North Salt Lake, Utah?
USA.
America. Made in America. Overland Gear Guy equipment. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. We're really excited about these 3 ways that you can improve on the rooftop tent experience with Rob's gear. Rob, where is somebody going to find this stuff? I know we've had you on the channel before, and they should know by now, but if somebody's watching this video for the first time, trying to improve their rooftop tent, where are they going to find this awesome gear?
Overlandgearguy.com, and we spend a lot of time on Instagram, so instagram.com/overlandgearguy. So on Facebook too, so check, follow me on those, and keep watching his channel. He's got some great stuff always.
Thanks, Rob. All right, guys, check it out, overlandgearguy.com. When do you think some of these things are going to be listed on the site?
The shoe bag is already on online,
awesome.
And these will probably be right after we get done with Easter Jeep Safari. So
cool, coming soon. You should be seeing those up on Rob's site pretty soon. So thank you guys again so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.